The following is a presentation on world happiness by Samantha Hoffins, Alexis Miller, Jonathan Silvera, and Stephen Ewan. For Info 246, Big Data Analytics and Management, Dr. Chen, Fall 2023. For this project, the authors have used the datasets from the World Happiness Reports for the years 2015 to 2023. The measurements of happiness are taken from life evaluations from the Gallup World Poll. The 6 variables include GDP per capita, social support, healthy life expectancy, freedom, generosity, and corruption. Before we go into the results for the correlation analysis, I want to discuss how the results were produced. We used a data mining software called RapidMiner, and this is a screenshot of the process that produced the correlation matrix. As you can see, it's pretty simple. The retrieve operator on the left retrieves the world happiness data, which I uploaded onto my computer. The select attributes operator in the middle selects the attributes to use. In this case, we had to select strictly numeric attributes, as the correlation matrix doesn't work with non-numeric attributes, so country and region were removed. Finally, the correlation matrix operator on the right is what actually produces the table of correlation coefficients. Now that that process has been described, we can review the results. As we can see from 2015's and 2022's results, the strongest positive correlation is between GDP per capita and healthy life expectancy, and this was the case for every year the data was taken. Now, there's already been extensive research into the correlation between GDP and healthy life expectancy, such that the phenomenon has been dubbed the health-wealth nexus, so our analysis seems to further confirm that phenomenon's existence. Now, for the attributes correlated with happiness, what our project was concerned with. Though the results slightly vary from year to year, the most consistently positively correlated attributes are GDP per capita, social support, and healthy life expectancy, where the coefficient values ranged from 0.7 to 0.8.
Happiness score by region. North America and ANZ and Western Europe are at the top of the chart. South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa are at the bottom. Generally speaking, regions with high happiness scores continue to stay on top, and regions with low happiness scores continue to stay at the bottom. GDP per capita. There is a general correlation between GDP per capita versus happiness score rankings. East Asia is relatively high in GDP per capita, but its happiness score is only in the mid-range. All regions show an increase in GDP per capita after 2019. Social support. There is a general correlation between social support versus happiness score rankings. Commonwealth of Independent States is relatively high in social support ranking, but its happiness score is only in the mid-range. Social support shows a dip in 2016 and 2021 across all regions. Healthy life expectancy. There is a general correlation between healthy life expectancy versus happiness score rankings. Although Western Europe has moved ahead of North America and ANZ, East Asia is high in healthy life expectancy, but its happiness score is only in the mid-range. Healthy life expectancy shows a significant drop across all regions in 2020, possibly caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Freedom to make life choices. The freedom to make life choices rankings deviate substantially from happiness score rankings. Southeast Asia is high in ranking. Central and Eastern Europe fell to the bottom from 2015 to 2018, but rebounded afterward. Freedom to make life choices shows a significant increase across all regions after 2019. Generosity. The generosity rankings differ substantially from the happiness score rankings. Southeast Asia is high in ranking, even exceeding North America and ANZ after 2020. Central and Eastern Europe fell to the bottom and only rebounded slightly after 2022. Generosity shows a significant drop across all regions after 2017. Perceptions of corruption. The perceptions of corruption rankings deviate substantially from happiness score rankings. North America and ANZ have the highest perceptions of corruption in their government, followed by Western Europe. The rest of the regions have much lower perceptions of corruption. Central and Eastern Europe stays at the bottom of the chart. Perceptions of corruption show a decline across all regions until 2019, when they started rising sharply.
My name is Alexis Miller, and I will now talk about some of our key findings from our analyses. One key takeaway is that we learned that happiness is most positively correlated with GDP, social support, and healthy life expectancy. As we have previously mentioned, freedom to make life choices and generosity were less strongly correlated with happiness. Our aim for this report was to provide data-driven suggestions for policymakers, statespeople, governments, and NGOs on what actionable steps they can take to improve the happiness of their citizens and constituents. From our analyses, we suggest improving GDP and healthy life expectancy as two main points to address. Our analyses will help provide interested parties with individualized data results on the main challenges facing different regions of the world. Using this data, they will be able to plan how to best target any aspect of these given regions and make material changes to improve citizens' well-being and happiness. We hope that this information will make the world a happier place. Thank you again for your time. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us.